It's Tuesday morning in the fabulous Florida Keys. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty. Hurricane Debby has come, Hurricane Debby has gone. We're back to business as usual in the Florida Keys. As normal, the media made it out to be a lot more than it was going to be. We had a pretty heavy rainstorm. We had a pretty heavy windstorm. It was miserable out for a day and a half or so, but nothing more than any normal, typical summer Florida storm. As always, the media made it sound like we were going to get blown off the map. When the hurricane seasons come, or if you hear about a storm coming in the Florida Keys, do yourself a favor, unplug your television. Call someone who actually lives here. You can call me at 305-731-0501. I'll tell you what's really going on as someone who's standing right in the Florida Keys. I'll even walk outside while I'm on my phone so you can hear the weather. This is my morning market MLS update video I do every day right about this same time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys that have come on the market in the last 24 hours. It's nice to have some listings back again. We didn't have any yesterday, but that's kind of to be expected on the day we were supposed to get a hurricane, especially after the media made it out to sound like what it was. If you watch this video every day, you will be ahead of most buyers. You will know about all the new listings from Big Pine Key down to Key West the same day the realtors know about them. I find most buyers wait for a home to come on to trulyourerealtor.com or Zillow or one of those websites before they inquire about it. And a problem they face there is by the time those sites put a home online, that was a tongue twister there for a little bit. By the time those sites put a home online, a lot of them have already been on the Florida Keys multiple listing service a couple days, and all the good deals are already under contract. If you watch this video every morning and you see something you like, you can call me right away that day. I'll make an appointment for us to go see the home, or if you're not here locally in the Keys, I'll go preview it on your behalf and do a video walkthrough with you. If you like what you see, we can write up an offer and have you under contract on the home before most buyers ever even knew it was available for sale. You can also get a much more detailed description of these listings, including photos, if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I'll put that web address in the description below. There's a lot more information on the blogs, a lot more details of the home, any unique features each home might have. It'll have things like room descriptions, room dimensions, photos of the inside of the home, photos of the outside of the home. If the home happens to be waterfront or happens to have a pool, it'll have photos of the water view, photos of the boat dockage, photos of the pool. Just a lot more information than I can cram into a couple-minute YouTube video. Again, that web address is keywestinvesting.com, and it's updated every day from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. If you like this video, please let me know. Click that thumbs up like symbol down below. If you want to see more videos of this nature and stay current with what's being listed in the Florida Keys at what prices, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do a video just like this each morning. That'll keep you right informed right along with the realtors. You'll know the prices of what's been listed and when it was listed, where it was listed. Today we have 4 new listings to go over. Before I tell you about the listings, the state of Florida's legal department makes me cover the long, boring stuff. The information I'm about to give you comes directly from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. I'm not accepting any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my own listings. And I'm not accepting any responsibility if there's any inaccuracies in the information I give you. I'm simply reading it to you right from the Florida Keys multiple listing service. The first house we have to talk about, it's being listed 2 different ways, as a single family and as a multi-unit. It's a licensed triplex. I'll just tell you about it as the triplex, or you could figure it's a single family, 9-bedroom, 8.5 bathroom, 4,037 square foot single family house. It's on Florida Street in Key West's Midtown neighborhood. I have to look at my cheat sheet to give you the breakdown of the units. I can't remember my lines as well as someone like Clint Eastwood. The main unit is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. The second unit is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. And the third unit is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. That could make for a great rental unit, but in my opinion, this property is just way overpriced when you run the numbers. They're asking $3,875,000 for it, which if you're looking at it as a single family home on that section of Florida Street, it's just way overpriced. Then if you're looking at it as an investment home, of course, when I give rental income estimates, I always go on the very conservative side. You could probably add $500 to $1,000 per month per unit onto what I give you, but I would rather give you low figures than have you spend your money based on my information and have me be off and you get less than you thought you would. But the bigger unit, the 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, that'd probably rent around $5,000 a month, which would be a yearly gross of $60,000. The 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom would probably rent about $3,500 a month, which would be an annual of $42,000. The 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom should easily rent about $2,500 a month. That would be a total of $30,000. So that gives you a gross annual income of $132,000 a year on the property. And that's your gross, before your management fees, before your taxes, before your insurance, before any wear and tear, just regular routine maintenance you have to do, before you allot for, breaks and rent in between tenants. You might go a month with each unit in between tenants if a tenant moved out. But even assuming you keep all the units rented 12 months a year, every single year, that's $132,000, which is a 3.4% gross return on investment, which would make your cash on cash actual net ROI down about 2.5% to 2.7%. If you have $3,875,000, put it in a CD, you'll get a better return than that. So that's why I say this property is just overpriced. Then we go up to Little Torch Key on Diane Ave. There's a canal front, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,320 square foot. It's a brand new house. It's actually still under contract. So the CO will be issued in 2024. That will give you a brand new house with all the current codes met. It'll give you very low insurance because all the current codes are met. I'm very familiar with this particular builder, and they build an excellent home. I've been in several of their homes. They're all top quality. This one's being offered at $1,149,000, which is a great buy for a brand new house on the canal. And it leads out into a great boating channel. You go out into South Pine Channel, which you could either go into the backcountry for our beautiful island hopping and flats fishing. Just beach the boat in a sandbar and have a picnic. Or if you wanted to go offshore, you just cut right through Pine Channel Estates and you're into Newfound Harbor, which is probably the deepest and widest boating channel in all of the lower keys. And that'll get you out to Lukey Reef or offshore for some fishing or something real quick. So this is a good house that's being offered at a very good price of $1,149,000. Then we go to Big Pine Key to a subdivision called Eden Pines on Marigold Drive. There's a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,614 square foot house. This one's being offered at $1,229,000. I would say that's fairly priced, but it's at the very top point. It's on the high end. The section of Eden Pines where Marigold Drive is, in order to get out to the open ocean, you go into that same Pine Channel and out into Newfound Harbor. Same exact boating as I just described on Diane Street. You're just coming from the other side. You're coming from Big Pine Key instead of Little Torch. The channels separate Little Torch and Big Pine. But this particular canal system, you have to go under a fairly low bridge. So that limits the size of your boat you can have, particularly the height. It'd be real difficult to get anything with T-tops or any tower on there. If you had a bimini top, you'd have to be taking it down and putting it up when you went under the bridge. So just a little inconvenient, not a big deal, but inconvenient. I just think that that's at the very top of the price point, although it's not what I would call overpriced by any means. But now back to overpriced on Big Pine Key on Pine Lane. We have a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, older house built in the 1960s. It's 1,043 square feet. It's ground level, and a ground level house on the water just is a mixture that creates high insurance. This is a canal front home. It's in the so-so section of Big Pine Key. It's definitely an up-and-coming area, but it hasn't come up quite yet. It's being offered at $960,000, and being ground level, being in that location, and with only one bathroom. And we only have 1,043 square feet. You've already taken up a lot of that square footage with 3 bedrooms. Adding another bathroom would probably be difficult. I just think $960,000 for that house is overpriced. And that's all we have for today. If you want to look at any of these homes or any home anywhere in the Florida Keys, give me a call at 305-731. I'm sorry, I had a little cough there. Let me start my phone number over again. 305-731-0501. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to showing you homes in the fabulous Florida Keys. And more importantly, I look forward to making you my neighbor. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty.